Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this. I just wanted to share with you an exercise that I was awoken at about 4:30 in the morning the other day to come do this. It was right under the full moon, and Spirit just basically gave me the download and said, "All right, you got to go do this." And I was more like wanting to do it when I got up, but it just kept me awake. So I was like, "All right, I better just go do it and transform this." So this is what I came up with. There's nothing really new under the sun. So I'm sure somebody else has done this or something really similar, but I'm just going to share with you what I did, and hopefully it will be helpful for you, because the single most important thing you can be doing right now is healing, because healing will enable you to stay present in your and out of your head, which is absolutely key and essential right now for so many reasons that I've talked about before. Healing is everything. Healing is going to keep you from being controlled. Healing is going to keep you from giving your power away, people pleasing. It's going to keep you from being upset if you're in a relationship with somebody who you want to keep around. There's so many benefits to not being lazy, and to actually sit down with a pad of paper or something like this. The spiral always gets in my way if I have it on the side. So I like having it up top because I can just flip it. So I highly recommend having a pad like this, but to each his own. So you can write with whatever you want to write with. Okay, so, and they're still giving me information because I'm still like itching. I went ahead and hashed out something that we're dealing with in the world right now that I thought would be like, a good one, a good example to use to show you guys. So it's 5 steps. And the first step is to write down all of the negative beliefs that you believe. We're always like contradicted and confused in this time. So, I mean, not, we always, when we have a particular topic, if we're not totally cohesive and aligned with it, that we're dealing with in our life, money, there's always going to be contradictory beliefs that are, this is like the devil and the angel on your shoulder. It's exactly what we're hashing out right now, and why I'm calling it the hashing out, because you're letting the devil have its say, and you're letting the angel have its say. So, and this is the time of the devil trying to confuse us. So what better than to do a hashing out exercise, right? So number 1 is you're going to write down all the negative beliefs that you have about whatever topic it is. So we've chosen the topic of the end times, of or what's going to be our demise ultimately. So, or what are we coming to? So negative beliefs could be, I'm currently believing we are in the end times. It's completely possible to experience catastrophic events, and that there are still many active threats that make me worry we could have a painful end. I worry I could lose everything and everyone I care about and have nothing left but despair, regret, and sadness. So be really honest about how you really feel. Like, what are the things that scare you when it does? And don't go into denial and say, oh, I always think positive about it, I never worry about it. Because there are nights when it's kept you awake, or you've heard something where you've just like, ooh. So this is time to take your head out of the sand and see it for what it is, and call it for what it is, and write it down. Okay. So go back to all those moments when you were afraid, and write all of that down, because it may be a subconscious belief. It may be way, way back there, but it's, it came up for a reason. So take a look at it. A lot of healing is done by you noticing those subtle things, not the obvious things necessarily, but the subtle things. Okay. So be honest with yourself and write down all that you believe. Not that you ultimately believe it, but it's there as a belief that rattles you sometimes when somebody triggers it. When somebody's like, dun, 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 it's still there. And you're like, ooh, if you react to somebody saying something and recognize, oh, that's because I'm afraid that could happen too, then that's what you would write down for number 1. All right, number 2 is you write down all the positive beliefs that you have about the same topic. This could be any topic at all. Could be relationships, money, healing, whatever it is. Okay. Positive beliefs. I also believe there are good people in leadership roles who know of the threats that are doing all they can to ensure our survival. I believe we are in the Great Awakening and are ascending. I believe we can switch timelines and create our future through affirmations and imagination. I believe our greatest protection is Source, or the kingdom of God within. I have been doing lots of leveling up and get lots of synchronicities that validate my ascension to 5D. Okay, so those are the things that are supportive that you're believing that are also happening simultaneously with those other thoughts that come in. Now, you flip the page over, and on the back, your number 3 would be to write down everything that you want to believe, that you want to solidify as a belief. So you're going to throw out all the old stuff that's just kind of not needed anymore. You're throwing it out. 8 of Cups energy. Walking away from that which no longer serves you. Why do I keep believing that when it's a negative thing? And beliefs are everything right now. Whatever you believe, you're going to be, I was going to say manifesting, but that's feasting. So alchemizing, transmuting, you're going to be creating your future by what you're believing right now. So it's time, especially into these energies right now, to toss out the old stuff, recognize it, and say, I don't believe in that anymore. So now you're picking and choosing, you're looking at the full menu, and you're not going to eat everything off the menu, and you're not going to drink every drink off the menu. So this is your chance. Number 3 is your chance to pick and choose something you actually truly believe that totally resonates for you and acknowledges all that you just said, the negative and the positive. So you've let the devil have it say, you've let the angel have it say, and now you're choosing what to believe going forward. And now let yourself write like a whole page on it if you want. Just after every sentence, you're going to stop and you're going to ponder, do I really actually truly believe that? Is that strong in me? Yeah, it is. I think it is. Okay. If not, cross it out. It doesn't belong. Or rephrase it, or make it something that you actually do truly believe. And then keep doing that sentence by sentence by sentence. Each one, do I truly, honestly, totally believe this? Okay. So here's an example of what number 3 could sound like. I've seen miracles happen where in natural disasters, some homes and people were completely unaffected. Chi masters can walk through walls. People can become invisible. We're more powerful and more in control and stronger than we know. No matter what we face, the kingdom of God is our refuge. We, our home, and our things will remain untouched. A great future awaits us as we drop the old beliefs in old, worn-out timelines that are steadily being exposed and losing power at an accelerated rate. New healing capacities will come into play to restore us all, as all this terror will come to a halt. Harmony will be restored. Earth will be renewed. We will not only survive, but thrive. Imagining things we like are going to get us through any stormy seas. So that was a whole page worth of what I actually do believe, even considering all the negative and all the stuff. So it's like, in my heart of hearts, this is what I truly believe, kind of thing. All right. So then step number 5, which 5 is all about transformation and change. You're going to write like a summarized version of that, or the key main points, summarizing it, shortening it to something that will fit on an index card. Then you're going to read this index card for 5 minutes over and over and over and over with all of your heart. No matter what we face, the kingdom of God is our refuge. We, our home, and our things are secure and protected. A beautiful future awaits as we drop old, worn-out beliefs that are steadily being exposed and losing power at an unstoppable rate. New healing solutions are coming into play to restore us as the reign of terror is coming to a halt. Harmony is being restored. Earth is being renewed. We're not only surviving, we are thriving. Imagining will take us through any stormy seas. So say that over and over and over. Set a little timer for 5 minutes and repeat it out loud over and over and over for 5 minutes. And you will feel a lot better. And then you just have to remind yourself when some of those old things come up, I don't believe that anymore. I don't believe that anymore. That's not anything I hold to be true any longer. And just don't, just keep coming back to the affirmation. So I hope that helps. And another tool for you to put in your toolbox. And I'm going to be referring to it as the hashing out. Go hash it out. This is what I mean by go hash it out. Okay, have yourself a beautiful, beautiful day. Sending you a big, big hug, and I will talk to you later.